We want to encourage you to hang here with us for just a few moments, whether you're starting your day or your day is coming to the end or somewhere in between. We're grateful to have the opportunity to share a couple of verses with you, hopefully just to encourage you, certainly to bring a reminder of what you do know, have known, and somewhere along the line just kind of it fell to the wayside. But we're encouraged through the New Testament to never be intimidated about being reminded of the things that we do know. Hearing it again, being repetitious is not an intimidating thing. It's safe for us. That's what Paul says in Philippians 3 and verse 1. We've been, this last week or so, we've been spending some time in the 6th chapter of the book of Ephesians and just talking about the armor of God and the few verses that led right up to it. And again, Paul just says this to the church of Ephesus in verse 10. He says, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Verse 11 says, put on the whole armor of God that you might be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and against the rulers of the darkness of this world. Verse 13 says this, therefore take up the whole armor of God that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth, the belt of truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness, that piece of armor that covers our heart. Verse 15, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Preparation in the Greek language refers to that which is already accomplished and ready. God has set something in motion in regards to our sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. Remembering this, Romans 1:16, Paul's saying, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. It is the power of God unto salvation to first the Jew, then to the Greek, or to the Gentiles, whosoever would name the name of Christ. It is the gospel of Jesus Christ that is peace, but that leads us to salvation. And so let me read this verse to you out of the Amplified Translation, just because I love the way it reads it out. The writer says, and having shod your feet in proper preparation to face the enemy with firm-footed stability, the promptness and the readiness produced by the good news of the gospel of peace. You and I are walking in something that has already in the Spirit been released, that the gospel would go into every nation, every corner, every nook and cranny of this globe, that men and women might hear the good news and be saved. You are walking in something that God has already released, the furthering, the releasing, the sending of the gospel of Jesus Christ. That should leave peace in you and I, knowing that we're walking in something and walking out something that God has already accomplished. We will face the enemy from time to time, but the gospel leaves us firm-footed. It leaves us stable. There's a stability there as we share the gospel of Jesus Christ. He's given us a belt of truth. We want to be anchored. He's given us a breastplate of righteousness. We are the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. But he's allowed us to walk in and be partakers with him, be fellow workers with him as we share the gospel. He's allowing us to walk in something that has already been set in motion and that he's already prepared. God bless you. We'll catch you next time.